and in my foot, and in my shin, and in my foot, in my toe. Oh no. There's a wiggle in my hip and it makes me want to skip. I love to stop the wiggle because it makes me want to giggle. I've done everything I can, but it makes me want to skip. I just can't stop the wiggle in my hip, and in my knee, and in my foot, or shin, and in my foot, and in my toe. Oh no. There's a wiggle in my stomach and it makes me want to vomit. I don't think that's a good one. It makes me want to stop it. I'd love to stop the wiggle because it makes me want to giggle. I've done everything I can, but it really wants to go. Really wants to hop it. I just can't stop. How come everybody's passing me? The wiggle in my stomach. It's 112 is the speed limit, and I'm going 99. Oh, just going a fraction of what I could be going. I just added a minute to my destination time, my arrival time. It was 21:32. You talk in 24-hour time? All you have to do is you subtract 12 from it. So first you just subtract 10. So if you subtract 10 from 21, you just have to turn the first number back to a 1. So you got 11. And then you subtract 2, you get 9. So I'll get there at 9:33. I was going to get there at 9:30. I have to be so careful not to let these cars all get ahead of me and not pay attention. Okay, I'll move over if you like. But I won't slow down. No, I'm going to go with the cars. Now, what does this thing say? Blink, 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 blink. Keep back 100 feet. Except you're new passing. Keep back 100 feet. That looks like a grader. Oh, and there's a plastic pop bottle on the road. It's getting wet out there. In the wet, in the wet. Oh, we didn't finish that song. Well, you can add them for your arms and your neck and your head. I don't feel like it. I'm all sung out. I'm all sung out. Reduce speed, 65 ahead. 65 ahead. See, my GPS is going to tell me what the speed limit is. Right now it's saying it's 112, but I'm going 103. And they ought to know. They are watching from heaven. That's right, that's where the satellites are. They're in heaven. So maybe, oh look, now we're in Virginia. Virginia welcomes you. Buckle up, Virginia. Well, if she was in the car, I would say that to her. Buckle up, Virginia. But she always wears her seatbelt because she's used to driving on the Autobahn. Yeah, that's fast. Well, it's not fast everywhere. When it's got the big white circle and an X through it, or a line through it, that means all previous signs are void. So you have no speed limits. You can do what you want. And everybody always moves over. That's another thing I noticed. People in Canada on the 401, they just sort of stay in this passing lane. Even if there's not much in the other lane, they'll just stay in this lane because they figure they're going to pass somebody eventually. But back up there in New York and in Pennsylvania, people were all in the other lane. This lane was empty, and people would pass and they would get back in. That was really cool. I was really impressed. You see, there's a law that you're not supposed to pass on the right. And here, I don't see anybody passing on the right. But in Canada, on the 401, we have, as you call, weavers. I guess you have them here too in other places, but so far I haven't had them. Speed checked by radar and other electrical devices. You know what's wrong with driving near trucks? You have your automatic own little rainstorm. In the winter, you get your own snowstorm. You get a blizzard if you're behind a truck. All the dry snow on the road, it flies up behind him and you're driving in a white blizzard. I guess I should let you go. I have to take a break from all this action. Goodbye.